Good morning, good morning. This is Marche Denise Fulham, the author of Confessions of Church Girls, also the proud mother of Jada Louise and Anzel Marche. So, I was going to do this video outside, but we had to get back in the car because it was hot, not just regular hot, heat warning hot here in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. So, we're going to try a little later to do a video outside. It's so hot that I had to put like one of my purses behind this camera so that it doesn't overheat while I'm filming this, because the last time that happened, the video just stopped. So anyways, we are down to just a couple more days before I fly out. What I'm happy to say is that Jada Louise is getting her rhythm, and she is going to do just fine here, just fine. In fact, she is doing good with her roommate. She's found people here that she can connect with. She's enjoying her classes. She had her experiences of buying her books and seeing how expensive books can be. But shout out to Kendra and Derek Jones for blessing her with money for her books. And yeah, it's just been an incredible time. And what I've learned from this trip is I'm kind of fun to be by myself with. But I've also learned that life is really, really what you make of it, right? And I've had an incredible time just seeing what has been deposited into Jada's life being manifested, and her to see her kind of spread her wings and fly. And initially, yes, I was emotional. I still, I'm sure I'm going to be like sad to leave on Sunday. But what I'm most proud of is that she's here in this moment, and that she's taking advantage of it, and that she has really incredible roommates. So this morning I just have a really grateful heart. I'm grateful that everything just lined up, and I'm grateful that I've had some really incredible sleep. Shout out to this Holiday Inn Express that I'm staying in. Really great sleep. Like, I had some really, really, really great sleeps last night. So I wanted to just talk about the importance of rest. I'm so used to being on the go that when I had the opportunity to just be, it kind of felt weird. Because you can have a plan, and then when the plan goes another way, you're kind of just like, okay, well, what am I going to do? So I had to just realize that, okay, Marche, this is a good time for you to regroup and recharge, and then get ready for what's ahead, right? And I just want to encourage anyone out there to remember how important it is to rest. My girl Kayla, shout out to Kayla. I watched her video yesterday as I was about to go to bed, and she was hitting on that PK perspective. If you haven't linked into what she's talking about, she talks about a lot of great things. She has a heart for God, but most importantly, she has a message. But she was hitting on rest, and it's just really important for us to take the time to just rest and regroup, so these bodies of ours can do the things that they need to do. But also, it's also important for us to have really great relationships with other people, those iron sharpen iron relationships. So when we get to a point where we don't know what to do, we have people that will speak life and truth and just get us started again, right? And it's important for us to realize that these bodies just can't keep going. I think my sister Sarah is doing, has a lot of posts right now just talking about the importance of recharging, and how, we plug ourselves in, we plug in our phones, we recharge a lot of things, but a lot of times we don't recharge our bodies. So there's all this great information and resources out there for us, telling us the importance about recharging our body and taking care of ourselves. And I know for me, this last couple of months, I had to make a literal decision to start taking care of myself. And in saying that, I want to encourage others. When you start taking care of yourself, it's not like overnight all the things are going to change. Like, if you had weight that you're trying to get off, it's not like overnight your stomach gonna be flat, or overnight you're gonna lose all the weight that thought you were gonna lose. It's a process, and it's also a mental shift. And a lot of times it's attached to not just weight and eating, it's attached to the way we think. It might be attached to a trauma, it might be attached to life. So you have to work through some things. And for me, I had to work through some things and kind of remind myself, it's important to have a routine. It's important to drink water. It's important to speak life over yourself. It's important to realize that we don't get to switch these bodies out. I know people do surgeries and all those kind of things, and praise God, if I could have, I would have, so I ain't even gonna knock it. If I could have just went and got my stomach flat, please believe I would have just went and done that. But that wasn't my option right now as a single mom, so I had to do it just like this way, where I'm changing my eating habits and getting to the point where I can work out and all of these things. So this message, although it might be everywhere, is me just opening my heart about where I am in life. I would have never before went outside with a tank top, because that's not where I was. But now, because I'm taking care of myself and because I'm loving on myself, I'm loving who I am. And I encourage each of you to love who you are too, right? Because this life is but a vapor, right? So while you're here, live your best life. Take care of this vessel, right? Put water in it. Do research, right? There's a lot of things. I have various friends, some vegan, some pescatarian, some like my daughter Jada, who's a carnivore. She's going to eat meat, right? You got to do what's best for you. But whatever you do, do it with balance. Do it because you've researched and you know that's what works for you, and be consistent, right? So I'm about to hit these Alabama streets, right? Solo for right now. And I'm grateful for it today. And I just wanted to pause really quick for anyone else that's in a heat warning or advisory. God bless you. May His grace be upon you. I understand now. I used to be in Hawaii in that tropical weather, talking about it's hot. Yeah, it's hot in Hawaii, but it ain't hot like this. It's hot. It was so hot I had to come in this car and give y'all a shout out. But be blessed today. Rest. Look around and take advantage of the things that are around you. Work on you, right? And just know that I'm coming on here to, if I could just encourage one person, that's enough. Love yourself. And if you have the ability to love someone else, love them, because the one thing we don't get back is time and free throws, right? So this is Marche Denise Fulham, author of Confessions of Church Girls, also the proud mother of Jada Louise and Enzel Marche. And what I know for sure is God has a plan and He does not lie. Keep going. The best is still yet to come. Even if you have to cry, even if you have to be disappointed, recharge. This is a new day, right? In fact, like my mom in church would say, this is a day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it, right? Somebody wish they could get up today, right? Somebody wish that they had the ability to get up, right? Tag your it. Let's make it count. Love y'all big. See ya.